From the studio that helped bring you Detroit Become Human comes a game that's not nearly as good. Dustborn. Cringe as you see how this game looks, both generically and uniquely unpleasant. I said it looked like a PS2 game in another video. I was wrong. They actually tried to make 2D comic book characters into 3D video game characters. That's why it looks so weird. Roll your eyes as you see the same characters, a story that you see in every woke DI film game. The woman of color with the half-shaved head and Killmonger cut. The one with Villa Largo. The gay character, the checked diversity boxes, all of them and more in a world where, say it with me, they are victims and they are oppressed, and they decide to rise up and strike back against the man. Starring time and effort wasted on the same kind of game we grew tired of seeing years ago, and not just people in America. I saw a Dustborn display at a game convention in an Asian country. It was surrounded by people. They were walking all around that display, but no one stopped to play the game. And now I hear that Dustborn has 0 players on Steam. Now it is truly dead. Stillborn. From the dust you came, and to the dust you shall return. Let this be a lesson to you woke DI pushers. You don't belong in the AAA space. Your games are mid at best. Their graphics are not good. Their characters are not good. Their stories are not good. And their gameplay is the best thing about them. And it's usually pale imitations of other better gameplay. I'd rather you guys stop making games altogether. But I know you won't. You want to continue to shove your message of fake diversity in people's faces. With government and ESG corporate backing, you will. But can you at least work on making your games good and actually profitable? Yes, government and ESG corporate backing provides some wiggle room for you guys, but it's not infinite money. And I'm sure that the governments and corpos that invested into your company would like to see some return on that investment. I can help. My advice won't cost much. In fact, listening to it will save you so much cash, it could actually turn a profit. And here it is. Get out of the AAA game making business. Never make a live service or AAA game again. Stick with AA's and indies. In fact, for the most savings, only make indies. Pixel art games are very popular right nowadays. They don't cost much to make, and they can generate millions of dollars. Look at games like Silksong and Cuphead. They are old school side scrollers, and they make bank. Those are the kind of games you guys need to be making, Black Girl Gamers and friends. And don't forget to make them parodies. That shouldn't be hard. Every game woke DI pushers make has some parody in it. I hear what clocks, and think of this miserable failure as an opportunity to reinvent yourselves. If not, then at least the style of games you make. Oversaturated eye bleed isn't working. Also, you guys aren't the new porn. Though seeing Sister Soldier, the Villa Largo Vixen, and the other full-grown women showing off their beautiful bodies would be nice. And could we please get a large, curvaceous black woman as the main character in a woke DI game? Playable character in a woke DI game. Or how about a female little person? I thought you guys were all about diversity. And probably because of government and ESG cash, you say you don't care what the gamers think about your games. So what's wrong with mixing things up every now and then? Are you afraid it won't sell? Guys, in your situation, the only way your profits can go is up. With a combination of your normal lackluster sales, you're doubling down after so many failures, and you and your friends' reactions to what happened to Charlie Kirk, I have only one thing to say to you. Bad games, changes, and evil cheers. When will they go from here? When will they stop? I believe bad faith has brought you here, and you and AAA's are together, babes. And it rots. You play it off, but your games are all poo. Instead of respect, you're all cheering. It's time to say goodbye or you'll choke. It's time to walk away or you'll scramble. You're trying to hide, but it's clear. AAA worlds crumble when you guys aren't here. Goodbye or you'll choke. Time to walk away or you'll stumble. You try to hide, but it's clear. AAA worlds crumble when you guys aren't here. Your games eventually are all free. Still, no one plays those things. 'Cause they suck. You may say it's fine, but that smile is just a front. Just a front. Hey, you play it off, but your games are all pool. Your games are all pool, babes. Instead of respect, you guys are cheering. It's time to say goodbye, or you'll choke and walk away, or you'll stumble. You try to hide, but it's clear. Again on AAA, worlds crumble when you guys are near. Goodbye, or you'll choke. Time to walk away, or you'll stumble. You try to hide, but it's clear. AAA worlds crumble when you guys are here. It's time for your concession. Making these your expression. AAA's don't need your touch. Your love kisses and such. Friends, I know you try, but girls you can't deny. You play it off, but your games are all poo. Your games are all poo, babe. So instead of respect, you guys are cheering. It's time to say goodbye, or you'll choke. Time to walk away, or you'll stumble. You try to hide, but it's clear. AAA worlds crumble when you guys are near. Goodbye, or you'll choke. Time to walk away, or you'll stumble. You try to hide, but it's clear. AAA worlds crumble when you guys are near. That's my advice to you, baby, Blackout Gamers and all the other companies like you. Stop making AAAs and start making indies. What do you have to lose? More money, more jobs, more reputation? Also, I'll be careful about using the Bible verse, he who lives by the sword dies by the sword. Because the man that killed Charlie used a gun. And many left-leaning loonies were cheering for that and even calling for more people to not like Charlie Kirk online. Then the layoffs began. Videos are being posted now showing people freaking out because they lost their jobs because of what they said and did online involving Charlie Kirk. Looks like there are many kinds of swords and many ways to live and die from them. I'd leave AAA gaming now before it's too late.